Greetings and welcome to the 1-6 Scale Man. Proudly presents another episode of You Know What It Is, man. It's Collectors Lounge International on Sunday Fun Day. Of course, I'm your host, Lael Rockwell, for the 1-6 Scale Man YouTube channel. Do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you are always up to date as to what's going on over here on the channel. We got a few things to talk about. Again, we've gotten past Christmas. So thank you everybody out there who's been spending the holiday season with us. I hope you had a great Christmas and I hope you even have a happier new year. We are rounding out 2025 with the good and the bad. Hopefully we can start a new year fresh, with some optimism and with peace. Let's just put it that way, man. Hopefully there's some type of change in development, but we'll wait and basically say how that happens. But I'm definitely not here by myself. I have the one and only Mandy is here in the building. Mandy, how are you? How you doing?
Hello, I'm very well, thank you. I'm a little bit tired today. I
Yeah,
might have to adjust the light. It's a bit bright, but
yeah,
yeah, it's Christmas. It's overindulgence, and
yeah,
well, I
yeah,
haven't
yeah,
been
yeah,
too bad to be honest, but
yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah, yeah,
still it's still it's hard relaxing.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
hard,
yeah, yeah,
but yeah, I'm very happy to be here, and
yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
looking forward to talking about plastic. Yes,
Yeah, we got lots of plastic
we have. Yeah,
to
yeah.
definitely talk about here today. This is, we had some very good releases
Mm.
this week that we're going to kind of jump into. It's going to be, I'm quite curious to hear what's your thoughts on, because we've heard, like, I mean, pretty much, the entire week, been hearing like a lot of conversations and, people
Yeah.
who, yeah, what I mean, just concerns that people have had in different spaces and stuff like that. But I'm definitely interested to hear, your thoughts once we get, to a couple of these pieces here in
Absolutely.
just a few moments. Uh, and definitely thank you guys for being here with us today. Those who are definitely in attendance. Might have a few more people coming through. So we'll definitely be talking about that in just a few moments. But before we do, of course, got to pay homage to the places, of course, of where we get these figures from. Starting off with my man, you already know who it is, Ray over there at Underground Figures. That's Underground Ray. Always coming through when needed. No NRD. Shipping and handling is definitely reasonable. Sign up for that newsletter so you are always up to date as to when your figures going to arrive or new figures being revealed. Create yourself an account, of course, because you never know when there might be free shipping or a discount code on the figure of choice. On top of that, you know what I mean? Just make sure when you hit him up, you tell him I sent you, and he'll definitely take care of you as he always does. My man Ray over there at Underground Figures. Also, got to give a shout out to our guy Ray over there at Hawk Wars Toys. It's Hawk Wars Ray, proud sponsor of everything that we got going on over there at the, you already know what it is, Figureplex Friday Facebook channel and Facebook group. On top of that, your one-stop shop for in-art collectibles as well. You get a nice little care package. You get that figure, comic book stickers, the works. Hit him up, and he'll definitely take care of you as he always does. Also, we want to give a shout out to our guy Jacob over there at Comic Relief Comic Collectibles. Now, again, it's not just about the comics, of course, source material, but also it's about the 1/6 scale collectibles. As you can see, there's the time and his email address, everything that you need to contact him to get all the goodness in the collectible and pop culture space. Hit him up. And he'll definitely take care of you as he always does. Also, got to give a shout out to our guy Brian Wong over there at Maju Case, Maju Space. If you were looking for a credible display option, I have a mono, but you can get a display option of your choice. Hit him up, and he'll definitely take care of you as he always does. And then last but definitely not least, got to give a shout out to El Deluvio, Tina Cruz over there on Facebook and Instagram. If you're looking to take your figure experience from here to there, hit her up and she'll definitely take good care of you in the interim. So definitely a good one. So let me say what's up to everybody that's actually out there in chat. With us today. We got Palal 89 in the building. Thank you for
Mhm.
being here, Palal, as we always appreciate you as well. We got Star Wars Collective in the building. Thank you for being here. He said, what's happening? Collectors, how you doing, man? We got 79 more tech in the building. Hello and Horrido. All right. Thank you for being here. As always, Windman 42. Appreciate having you here as well. We got Striker 47 in the building. Happy Sunday. Hope everyone had a nice Christmas You should do the New Year's initiative where you can you collect money, put it on a Sideshow gift card, and give it to the selective collectors. That would be dope. Um, but again, I mean, who knows? We'll try a little. We'll see what we can pull off. We got my man Roach with a jacket. Thank you for being here. Good morning, Collectors Lounge. Happy Sunday and happy holiday for everyone. Happy to everyone. Thank you for being here. As always, we got Uncle Moose in the building. Moose in the
Hey.
building. Windman 42. Hey man, did you know that 42 was the answer to the universe? Oh, there you go, man. Thank you for being here. As always. We definitely appreciate you. So we definitely got a few things on the docket that we are going to talk about here today. But first, I want to talk about this because this was something that, you know, we got the photos as of yesterday. Now, again, we know that, again, you know, everybody's basically in the thrills for nostalgia. And we got none other than the Terminator T800 from InArt. That debuted, and I believe it's supposed to actually go up tomorrow, as far as pre-order, I believe. So that'll be up tomorrow. And yeah, it's the T800. Now, this is it's well, you can say it's almost a clean and battle damage. I don't know, but it's more battle damage than what we know. Anyway, but it looks pretty good, man. I like what we're seeing so far. Leather jacket, leather boots. Shades look pretty good. The likeness to Arnold is definitely there. I like the battle damage. Now, were a few people that were sort of like, well, you know, concerned about the head sculpt and the finished product for it. They said something's a tad bit off about it. Not so sure. I mean, it doesn't look bad to me at all. I do still think that InArt is working on this piece. You know, this isn't definitely going to be the finished product, as we already know. But definitely is working on it, and it looks good, you know, as far as we can actually see. You know, I love the battle damage look, you know, that we get with it. So I'm guessing, you know, from what we can tell right here about looking at it, we're definitely going to get 2 head sculpts. So we already know that. There's going to be 2 head sculpts with this piece, leather goods, all the accessories as far as his, you know, rifle, his assault rifle, you know, in his pistols. So we'll definitely have that as well. But so far so good, man. I'm liking. I'm guessing it's going to have also a light up feature, I believe, from what I'm seeing. So that looks good, unless it's just basically reflective. But yeah, so far so good on this piece. And of course, we know Hot Toys gave us the T800 from T2, and which is the battle damage and the clean version. We got the T1000. So Terminator love is basically in the air right now. I mean, I can't wait to whichever company decides to give us a Sarah Connor. Hopefully they give us that. But what's your thoughts on this piece so far, and from what you see?
It looks great. I have seen a few people up for it, a few people not so up for it, but I always believe InArt will come through. You know, they'll listen to people. For me, what stands out that needs, I think the hair needs a few highlights in it. It's a bit blocky for me, but it looks great. It looks like a tiny person. I love their paint apps. I just do. It's subtle, you know, maybe slightly darker eyebrows, but that'll be it for me. I know a few people weren't sure about the light up eye function, but I'm sure InArt will do that. I'm absolutely sure. Bang for your buck with InArt. I think they are such great value. I mean, like I don't have a Terminator, so I really haven't got any skin in the game, but I would be tempted to get this. I really would, especially with the glasses on. I'd keep the glasses on. But I'm trying to resist and be good, because I also like the T800 battle damage. Like, I really like that. But I'm trying to stay out. If they do a Sarah Connor, then I'm definitely getting a Sarah Connor, and that will be my representation. But he looks fantastic. I mean, look at the skin tone. I love what InArt do. There's nothing that they've done that I've gone, you know, just brilliant.
We got Press X in the building. How you doing, brother?
Oh my God. Do you ever have one of those mornings where you wake up and you just think to yourself, same as it ever was? Same as it ever was.
Yep.
But then by the time you get into the shower, you're like, Crystal Grey Goose slipping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gowns.
Yeah.
So it's it's been a fun day thus far. Just a roller coaster of emotions, but the day's shaping up, and I'm excited to see what it brings. Got a lot to do today. And we have a lot to talk about today. So I understand y'all are talking about a little figure from a small company that In Art. Am I saying it right? In Art.
Yes.
Nart.
Nart.
Yeah.
Yes, the N is silent.
Yeah.
Has everyone said their piece already on this?
Now, one thing I will say that to address also, Mandy, remember, this is the version, because remember, there was 2 versions in this movie. One is when he first appeared, when he did have the eyebrows before he caught fire, which burned his eyebrows off.
True.
So this
that's
is
true.
this is the version basically.
Techno,
exactly. Now we have like the shootout version of what they basically want to call it. But yeah, what's your thoughts on this, X?
Well, I mean, this is clearly the end of the line. I'd say the end of the film, where he goes in and it's his last chance to really get Sarah Connor, and as you can see, it's his last chance to really get Sarah Connor. So yeah, this is him towards the end of the film. As you mentioned, no eyebrows, and that's accurate because he did go through a few things.
That's true, actually. Yeah.
So the fact, it's weird seeing him without eyebrows, and I could see why people would be thrown off by that. Yeah. But actually, that was how he looked at the end of the film, and the way the makeup is a bit bigger on one side of the face, just because at the time, that's what the makeup looked like. The makeup, it was applied makeup.
Yeah. I rewatched it recently, and the effects are terrible. They really are, aren't they?
For the time, they were pretty. I mean, for the time, they were pretty incredible, and they still did a few things. They were working within the limitations that they had, but they were still pushing the envelope in ways that, in terms of makeup effects and creature effects and whatnot, to get us, to where we are now in modern film. But you're right. Some of those effects don't hold up that well, especially if you're looking at them
the
in
eye,
4K. But it's still, as a kid,
for what it was then, it was extraordinary, because we hadn't really seen them push the envelope in that particular space as much as they did, fusing technology with the human qualities of an android. So it was remarkable back then, to see what they basically did. Even that, with some of the stop motion things that they did, it
was
served
so
its purpose.
Ominous, wasn't it?
Yeah,
he was. But you watch it now, and it doesn't seem as it's obviously age and stuff. But
I don't know. I still think of it as, this is like, what if Michael Myers had no limitations whatsoever and used guns? This is a horror movie, out and out a horror movie. He's after Sarah Connor. He will terminate anyone who gets in his way, and he's willing to take on as much damage. As you can see towards the end of the movie, it's like, he's clearly, this is a horror film. Look at the guy. He's a machine covered in human skin or living skin. It's like, that's a horror movie. And as Windman42 mentioned, the original film was made on the cheap. Like, they had no money for that film. So the fact that they did what they did with what they had. Now, Terminator 2, they blew the budget on Terminator 2. They're like, let's just go hell for leather. But Terminator 1, that was held together with, like, it's like the original Star Wars. It's held together with, like, spit and duct tape. But it works. It works really, really well. So this, I'm excited to get this. The only thing I don't know is the price, and if anyone knows the price, but if this comes in at $350, then I'm in on this.
You can order direct as well from InArt, can't you, for this one?
I don't know. Can we
actually
do it?
They have.
I think we can order it.
Oh, okay.
In fact, I RSVP'd for it on their site, and it's funny because I sent a screenshot of it, because after I RSVP'd, they sent me an email that said, confirm your subscription to our, and so I go to confirm, and that CAPTCHA thing where it says, prove that you're a human, and you have to select, I'm not a robot. I'm like, that's this delicious irony right there. It's like, I am not a proof that you're a human. I am not a robot. Now let me buy this goddamn Terminator.
Where's Sarah Connor? Brilliant.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
But no, I'm excited for this piece. I know the eye doesn't light up right now. Maybe they can do something where, it does some sort of metallic finish where if the light hits it just right, it looks like it's lit up. I think that would be a nice compromise. Otherwise, I don't want to have to get into batteries for this thing. But if they can wire it up so that it's on, that would be like icing on the cake.
Yeah. It's and that's the thing, like, because the version that I want is the version before this. I definitely want that version because I've always loved that. Yeah, the tech noir, man, because I've always loved that version, like of what it looks like. Yeah, bro. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it. I mean, I'm hoping that eventually they would do something like that. Eventually. But who knows? I'm not really sure.
I could see them doing it. I mean, if this sells well, then later on down the line doing the tech noir, I think it just makes total. This is a different look. It's from a different part of the film.
Yeah,
and the tech noir, it's just for a lot of people that is their favorite. Their favorite.
It's a nice coat.
Look for the figure.
That coat stands up for now, doesn't it? We like that coat.
We do like that.
Yeah.
But no, this I can't. This is going to fit in my horror collection quite well.
Yeah. It definitely will. Now, here's the question though: are you going to get the because again, we're talking about this particular version, and then also they're going to release the endoskeleton from this movie. Are you going to get that as well, or just keeping in line up just this figure?
I love what they did with the endoskeleton because that was, I believe, Stan Winston Studios, I believe that did that, and the makeup effects for this film, and everything else that we love, Predator, all that stuff, Jurassic Park. If they release, because it is a different model from what was used in Terminator 2, I would say the model that's used in Terminator 2 is probably the more recognizable, endoskeleton. That's the one that was on all the arcade machines. That's the one that you see in all the commercials. It's the shiny, it's the expensive looking version. Because again, T2 had all the money. But I do think that, again, T1 it's a horror film, and seeing that thing, even in stop motion, coming down the hallway after Sarah Connor, I think if it's priced just right, I think I'll definitely go for the Terminator 1 version. If it's priced way too high, then I'll have to compare it to, the Hot Toys version and see, okay, is one die cast and one not die cast? Is one $100 more than this? It's like,
true.
What are the benefits? But ideally, I would get the Terminator 1 version just because of Terminator 1 and Terminator 2. I prefer Terminator 1.
Got you.
Scary. Look at the stitching on that, though, Lael, on that last picture.
Well, which
look
one?
How fine it is.
No,
the next one. Look at how fine the stitching is.
That's what I'm saying. They do stitching well. Even if you look at the fingernails on this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like all the way down to just the fingernails itself. I mean, detail is extremely done well with these pieces. I mean, but it's in art, so you don't expect anything less than that. But yeah, this looks absolutely fantastic, man. From
How does the shirt work?
Yeah.
How does do you have to like take the coat off and then put the shirt on?
Probably
because I know it has the underneath. It shows the underneath where there's battle damage. So how does that work in terms of the swapping? Do you just have to take his clothes off?
Take it off.
Yeah,
probably just take it off.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of the ones where you just remove the jacket, take it off, put it back on. So that's what I think it is. Yeah. Well, and the crazy part is, remember, like even looking at this like that, because you can see here where there's the forearm, the bloody forearm is there, that you can also replace as well. So it looks like it's jointed at that particular point. So
okay.
I don't know. It doesn't look seamless. Like you can tell, like it's not like a seamless type of figure, but hey, I know a lot of people out there, are definitely excited about getting their hands on this one. Well, man, Rahman Azim, shoot out all the way from Malaysia. As always, my brother and sisters. Yay, what's going on with you, bro? So good to see you here, man.
Look
as
at
well.
his muscles.
Yeah, flexing. Yeah, flexing, man, for real. I see you, bro. I see you, man. We got Holland Toy Flicks in the building. My guy Yomo's in the building. Thank you for being here, man. Definitely appreciate you. Speaking of which, speaking of horror, let's just basically jump in this one right here, man. Now, this is basically the Beetlejuice figure that was released from Hot Toys, and definitely from the film. I must say, I'm impressed, bro. I'm really impressed at how they did this and how this came together. That's Michael fucking Keaton. Like, I can see the expression. I see Michael Keaton all the way in this piece, and it looks like, look at that, man. I love this photo right here. I absolutely love this photo. But I think they did a phenomenal job with it, with the base, everything that you get with it so far. I love these photos. These photos are absolutely fantastic. Man, what's your thoughts on this piece?
Oh, well, I'm so tempted, but I'm doing my best to not. Just phenomenal. 2 head sculpts, the swap out tongue, you've got that massive base, you've got the heart, loads of accessories, the detail in the clothing, the weathering, how close it looks to him, wool hair. It's not even an artisan. So this is Hot Toys giving you your bang for your buck. His little tubby tummy. It's just brilliant. It's so good. Look at that. Man, it's so good. And everything. Yeah, I am. I'm very, very tempted to get this.
Here's the thing, because I haven't pre-ordered this yet. But because I have Wednesday and I can still basically play in that field, but having both of them together would be pretty dope.
That would look good.
In my mind, they exist in the same world. I believe they do. Honestly, I believe they do.
It's a Burton thing.
It's a Burton thing. So I believe even beyond it being a Burton thing, I think as far as the world itself, they exist in the same world. They're pulling up a Stephen King type of scenario. But nah, this so good. Look at that. Damn.
It's amazing how, like this. I looked on Toys Assemble just to see because obviously they're shipping them out already.
Yeah.
What he's going for, and it's less than £300 plus post for all that.
Yeah.
I mean, the base is humongous, and they're a reseller as well. So it's really good. And look, use the Deadpool couch as well.
Yeah, they look
couch. Brilliant.
Yeah, that's fantastic. It looks so good. It looks really
good. Look at the hands.
It's
just and they're brilliant. So good.
Yeah, I wish basically like for the hand it had like a light up feature at the thumb.
Oh yeah,
that would have been incredible.
You wait, Hendrew will do something, won't he?
Probably do something reactors,
like that. Yeah,
it's
just brilliant. Look at the photo. Amazing.
Yeah,
that's and the box. It's just brilliant.
Yeah, it looks definitely fantastic. I love the way this looks. Hey, X, what's your thoughts on this piece, man?
Well, in terms of nailing it, I mean, they nailed it. And not just from the blogger photos, but this has been the year of blogger photos.
Yeah,
this has been the year of the blogger photos where bloggers, many have, the vast majority have understood the assignment.
Yeah.
And they're having so much fun with these figures. And this also proves that when Hot Toys wants to, they can bring their A game to certain characters. They will give them the accessories, the paint apps. The sculpt on this though is absolutely incredible. This is absolutely incredible, the sculpt on this. And I'm also a really big fan of the tailoring on this jacket, because I'm comparing this jacket to the Sideshow version, and it is night and day when it comes to the material that they used, just in looking at it, but also the way it fits the character. But just the accessories that it comes with, it reminds me of the old Beetlejuice figures that we used to get from the first film. I think they were Kenner figures. And some of the accessories you get, like the eyes popping out and the tongue coming out, definitely reminds me of that. So no, it definitely looks like him from Beetlejuice. Because he does not look the same as he does in Beetlejuice. It literally is almost like 3 decades later that this film came out, and so it does I think he would fit like quite well next to like my old man Keaton, like my modern suit Batman, because it's like here's Keaton as Batman again. I know, right? Who thought they'd see that? Here's Keaton as Beetlejuice again. I know, right? Who thought they'd see that? And I think what they gave us, and it comes with the headstone. I mean, this is a win all around. And if you're a Keaton fan, I just can't get over how good that head sculpt looks.
Yeah, it definitely looks incredible. I know a lot of people who have some people I've seen who have the Hot Toys, the Sideshow version. And they, some people were saying that they wish Hot Toys redid did the the version from the first film. That they would want to see them do something like that as well. And I get it. But for what it's worth, this definitely does still look good. Again, I haven't quite decided in this particular space that, because it's just way too much right now. It's way too much going on, and it's kind of hard to really decide whether or not I want to jump into that particular space. But
over your left shoulder, Lael, is that a big pile of boxes I spy there?
Actually, it's empty boxes.
Okay.
So it's a fire hazard.
It's just basically empty box. Yeah, they're all empty now. Like everything here is empty. There's one over there, a few over there that aren't. But those just what I just got in. So
I think you should get him, Lael. Just get him. Just get him, Lael. Just get him.
When are they ever going to make this figure again? I know, right? I'm pulling that. When are they ever going to do this again? I really hope they do Beetlejuice 1 figures. Like if he does like the trench coat with the spikes, if they give us that option, or if they give us the wedding option with him in the tuxedo.
Wouldn't it be nice to get a Gina Davis as well?
To get those two. I mean, hell.
Yeah.
Give me a Catherine O'Hara as well. I would take if you don't let me gut out this house and make it my home, I will go insane and I will take you with me.
She's so brilliant. Brilliant. In Schitt's Creek as well. She's
God, she's amazing in Schitt's Creek. Yeah. But no, this figure turned out great. And Lael, I can't wait for you to get it.
Yeah. Well, you're probably gonna be waiting for a little bit. I think you're gonna be waiting for a while.
Fairly patient, man.
You'll be waiting for a while. Let's jump right on into this one, man. This is definitely a figure that pretty much has been the talk of the week. There's been a lot of thoughts behind this piece. But from again, my standpoint, after like doubling back, looking at it, I mean, I was already going to get it in the first place. I mean, that's just a no-brainer. It's coming home. It's already paid off and everything. So I'm straight there. But a lot of people had their thoughts behind it. This photo right here is excellent. From what I'm seeing right here, this looks absolutely fantastic. This is definitely an amazing piece to have in your collection, at the moment. But yeah, it looks good, man. I love this. I love the, basically like the disassembled C-3PO as well. I see Chewie. Honestly, I think this is the best Chewie that they have ever done. Literally. I know a lot of people have some concerns, but if you watch the video, you can actually see where it's different. Mandy, what's your thoughts?
Oh, so excited. I'm so excited. I just cannot wait for the knock at the door. And then it's like, yay! He looks brilliant. I don't have a Chewie in my collection. And I looked at the other two over the last couple of 3 years and I thought, nah, not for me. But this one, he's just so cute. I don't mind that he looks like he's smiling. You can angle the head a little bit, in photographs to sort of change how he looks. I love the C-3PO. I just love him. There's nothing bad, I have to say. There's no, his teeth maybe look a little bit too white in some of the photos, but I don't know if that's because of the flash and the reflection. But that'd be easy to dull down a little bit, wouldn't it? Just put a bit of eyeshadow on his teeth and they'll just dull them down a little bit. But they don't look too bright. There's a couple of pictures where they look really bright, like he's had the tooth whitening strips on, which is fine if he wants those. But he's ace. Look at that. Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, this looks See, the thing is, you
Ah,
sort of sound like you want to give 3PO a little cuddle. I hear it in your voice, Mandy. For some reason, you're not you like you want to cuddle Chewie. Like you just
oh, look.
yeah,
It's just ace. It's so
yeah,
ace. I've got nothing bad to say. I just love him. Look at
yeah,
that. Hello.
yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
So good.
I love that C3PO definitely has like the magnetic pieces, so you don't have to worry about it fumbling around. This looks so good. Um, it looks like an incredible piece, man. I definitely cannot wait to get this. And again, if you have the Han Solo and Carbonite, once we get Bespin Han, all that, like it's come on, man. Like this is
He'll
going to
work
be
with all the hands though, wouldn't he? He'd even work with the solo one. He would. He would.
he
Chewie
would
doesn't change too
he
much, does
works
he?
he works with all of them,
Mm.
literally all of them. That's the thing, like I kind of felt like literally I wanted to get two of these, to have
Yes.
one with Han and basically through the ages to kind of replace because here's the thing, I have the New Hope version.
Okay.
And after looking at this and looking at the head on that one, I'm like, damn, this is such a difference. But it looks so
The
good.
eyes as well. I didn't even know they were movable.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, come
yeah.
on. It's just so ace.
He looks like he just got done saying cheek stay right here. Yeah, what's your thoughts on this piece? Right here?
I mean, this guy, he reminds me a little bit of this guy. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
In that this guy did not come out of the package. He did not come out of the box looking like this.
Yeah.
I had to futz with this. I had to go in with a pair of scissors and trim him down a bit, but this is the gizmo from Trick or Treat Studios, and I love it to death. But should you have to do that with your Chewbacca? And I'm not going to take any scissors to it. I'm not going to take any scissors to it at first. But yeah, he's going to need a bit of styling out of the box. It's all hair. It's all hair, and to get it to look the way you may want it to look, it's going to take a bit of styling. Now, could there have been ways that they could have, adjusted the figure to have it so that there's, less styling, less, maybe hit it with some hairspray or something so that things stay in place where they're supposed to. I don't know, but I do know that this is going to be my first Chewbacca. Mm-hmm. I absolutely cannot wait to get it. Is it perfect? No, but once again, there's never been a perfect figure. I cannot think of a single one. I would say this is probably 95% of the way there, and with a bit of futzing, it'll get even closer. Yeah, the teeth are a bit white, but then again, maybe if you angle the head a different way, you see less of the teeth. This character, every day on set, they had to futz with the hair. Every scene, the hair is different in Empire Strikes Back. So it's very hard to try to, say, I want him to look like, and then choose one version of Chewbacca that you want him to look like, because someone might want a different version of Chewbacca. So it's hard to please everyone. Yeah. And I won't say, some people are like, oh my God, this is the worst thing ever. It's not. Is it inexpensive? No. And should you, definitely vote with your wallet? You should definitely vote with your wallet. If it's not for you, don't feel like, oh my God, well, I've got to get this one. It's like, well, I have a feeling there's gonna be another one eventually. But if you're like me and you love Chewbacca, if you've got the Han Solo and Carbonite, if you've got Lando, if you've got all those, then this for me is a no-brainer from my collection, because it's something I've wanted since Hasbro put this figure out in the Black Series, and it came with C-3PO on his back. I'm like, that's an amazing figure. This is an amazing figure. Not perfect, but it's going to look damn near perfect on my shelf. And every time I look at it, I'm going to smile just as big as this guy's smiling here right now. He looks really happy to see Lando
go up. Watch the price of Lando shoot up now.
Yeah, I was going to say that Lando is pretty damn great. And
bro, I listen. It was definitely a day one buy for me when he came out. Like I didn't hesitate. to get that figure. I was just wondering why it was taking so long. I mean, he finally sold out, like he's finally gone on Sideshow. But it just took some time, and I was like, yo, what's this?
Oh, his
Like,
cloak and everything, and he's just got so much like charisma, like this 12-inch piece of plastic, and he's so cool. He's so ace.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a 1.5 pack that you're getting, because you're also getting the C-3PO, which lights up. Yeah, you have to use a battery for it, and I'll have to go to Fusion Reactors to fix that. But it's like a 1.5 pack, and every time I see this, I think to myself, I wouldn't be in this ridiculous position. If only you put on my legs, I wouldn't be in this ridiculous position.
Yeah.
So I'm just imagining 3PO just nagging him this entire
time, man.
Oh, look at him. It makes me want to, because I just want to take one to bed with me every night. Just put him on the pillow. Throw him in.
They got to give us, and here's the thing, like they got to give us Leia now. They have to give us that Leia that they teased. We need to have that now. Yeah.
The escape Bespin Leia.
Yeah, we need to have that now. Y'all got to pardon me. I'm taking pictures of Toya on HSN right now. So, yeah, but I just been taking pictures of her back and forth. But they have to give us that Leia because, and again, that Leia to me still looks artisan. So since we got the Bausch Leia, they got to give us that Leia, the escape. I call her the escape Leia from Bespin, which would be like the third Leia from that film that we've actually gotten, because we got a Hoth. We have Bespin Leia in her, ceremonial garb. And then we also have, or they have to release that particular version, which I can't, hopefully that they'll release. But now I'm happy about this. This looks fantastic. They did such a great job. I'm just wondering when I'll see mine, because I got it through Underground. So I probably won't see it until either late January or February, depending. To be quite honest, but you know what, I can wait. I'm good. I can, whenever he arrives. But this absolutely looks fantastic. And as we even talked about, with the Bausch Leia, if we go back and look at those photos, this isn't going to be the only Chewie. It's not. There's another one that is actually coming, that I believe. To be quite honest, there's another one that we're going to get, because remember that one that we actually saw, unless they took liberties and they just did something completely, different, that one actually had the chain connected to it as well. And the hair on that one looked different. It looks like, and I want to go back to that picture if you guys don't mind, which I don't think you mind, because this is Star Wars.
How dare you show me more Star Wars?
and I know how
dare you,
how fanatical the crew is when it comes to this piece. But here's the thing, when we look at it, and I want to kind of go to this really quick. Again, love this figure. I'm sorry.
I pre-ordered this figure. Oh, absolutely. I only have one Leia so far, and it's the New Hope Leia. So any chance I get for original trilogy Leia, I'm like, come on.
She's day
I love this costume.
She was day one for me. Plain and simple. I love the way this looks. But here, look at it now. Clearly, unless they futz with it, because they could have actually done with that. They could have futzed with it and made it look this way, but it doesn't explain the chain, because remember, this chain doesn't come with this Bausch Leia at all. When you go to the accessories, you don't see it, but in this photo, you see it. And I don't know if there's even a stark difference, because around the eyes here with this Chewie, they're a bit darker as far as what they've done compared to this one, unless they use the prototype from this one to take those photos. I'm not really necessarily sure, but this one definitely looks different here.
He looks rougher, doesn't he? He looks
he looks like a little bit more. He looks scruffy looking.
But
he looks how he's supposed to look.
If you got two, you could do this, couldn't you? You could get some products in his fur on his body and mess him up a bit.
But the fur has less volume in this. It's hanging a bit. It's a bit scragglier. He did have a different hairstyle every single film. He had a different look. He did.
Yeah.
Just like Harrison Ford had a different look every film. The Wookiee had a different look. Chewie had a different look, and this is the look he had from Return of the Jedi. So I hope. I'm trying to think what they would give us if they gave us maybe a Chewie and then Ewok 1.5 pack.
Yeah,
maybe that would be something.
They'd have to tempt you in with something rather than just another Chewie, wouldn't they?
I think. I mean,
yeah.
I want to say yes. I want to say that. Come on, make it a 1.5 pack, but it's got to make sense. And he was hanging around with some of those, Ewoks. Which ones? I'm trying to think of which ones he went and attacked the ATST with. But if you gave him an Ewok and then you just started releasing Ewoks, but you could only get this other Ewok, basically you're putting it behind a paywall, but you can only get this specific Ewok with the 2-pack that comes with Chewie and insert Ewok name here. I don't know. But I can see them doing that.
Definitely. Calvin's not here today. He got invited to the Playboy Mansion. So that's why he's not here. Just to put that out there. But yeah. Moving on. This definitely looks. I mean, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited about it. It was definitely an amazing Christmas release that we got. And I know a lot of people were excited about it. They've been running a Star Wars marathon also over the weekend. Pretty much. So what a good time to be not only just a Empire, New Hope, or Jedi fan, but also to be a Rogue One and Andor fan.
There's my boy. There he is.
Well. Again, I broke a rule, which really it's not really a rule, because I can't really say I broke a rule, because there are figures that I have doubles of in my collection because I do different things with them. And with this, it's because I love the first version from Rogue One so much, this became a no-brainer for me. And I was like, yeah, I got to do it because I love this figure so much, man. And I have another one now and I have an argument because of the simple fact that this one's now USB, connectability in this particular space. So you get the LED USB with this as well. And it looks absolutely fantastic. Those who missed out on this the very first time, now you have a chance to get yourself a K2SO. X, what's your thoughts on this, bro?
Well, I'm always happy to get something at retail. And initially I had picked up the KX Enforcer droid. So I have that, and that's sitting in my Rogue One display. But the option to have this and the fact that it's USB, and if anyone who has the KX Enforcer droid or anyone has the original K2SO, the thing is heavy. The diecast in this is incredible, but I love the design and the opportunity to get this at retail. I jumped on it. So I ordered it through Hawkwars. I got this and the Cassian. I mean, again, you got to have both, in my opinion. But no, I'm so excited that people are able to get this at retail, and I'm hoping this is, perhaps indicative of what's to come in 2026, which I believe is the 10-year anniversary of Rogue One.
Yeah.
Because I'm hoping we finally get Baze. I'm hoping we finally get Bodhi. Because we got a Galen Erso. You gave us a Galen Erso before you gave us a Baze. I'm sorry. I have that figure. I like that figure, but it's a man wearing pants. That's all.
Pants that you get with a hologram Death Star and the different assortment of hands and all that.
It's a lovely green, though. It's a lovely green.
It's a lovely color suit that he's wearing, but
and that head sculpt.
The head sculpt is phenomenal. You know what I mean? So you have that, but
I love it. But I would have rather have had the Rogue One crew, the actual Rogue One crew that actually went on the mission.
Let me ask you this question though. Anniversary is coming up, right?
Yes.
For this movie. So
they're going to 2.0 Jyn Erso. Because now people like Jyn Erso, and they missed out on Jyn Erso. They missed out on Krennic.
Yeah. But do you think that there's a possibility that we might be able to also get a base as well?
I would think if ever there was a time, and I know Hot Toys does things on their own schedule. If ever there was a time to do it, it would be the 10th anniversary when people are primed for Rogue One. And I hope that Disney is doing something specific for Rogue One. I hope that people, that it comes out of the woodwork and people are celebrating it. I hope maybe it'll be re-released in theaters. I think that would be fantastic. But if it's back on, if it's back on everyone's mind, now would be the time. And if the Cassian starts, maybe the Cassian starts to ship at the beginning of the year, and that gets people excited for Rogue One again, then hey, release, announce Jyn Erso 2.0, announce Krennic 2.0, Chirrut 2.0 with seamless arms. And guess what? Now you're going to be able to finish the Rogue One crew with Baze, with Bodhi Rook, and if you want to do a limited edition, Saw Gerrera, then I think that would just be the icing.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? I don't think they'll do a Chirrut. I don't think they do a Chirrut in Way 2, because they're not going to do movable eyes. Do you think they?
Well, they don't have to. They don't really have to do it with.
It's such a great figure, that one is. It's just like. Oof.
Yeah, I have him, and I absolutely love it.
They've got the head sculpt from John Wick.
Yeah? Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, the Donnie Yen.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they? If people missed out, then it's more sales.
But they're going to. That's what I'm saying. They're going to 2.0 pretty much a lot of these particular figures. I wouldn't be surprised, if honestly, they're going to need to. Well, no, they don't necessarily need to, but I wouldn't be surprised if they gave us a 2.0 of Vader, because remember, the Vader that we got around that time was the Vader and Tarkin 2-pack that we received around that particular time. But that Vader, the suit itself, it's, I actually sold off that Vader and got a replacement, because that Vader, the suit itself, was, falling apart. Like, as far as the pants and everything, it was starting to deteriorate. So, again, I just had to watch and really, really be careful. But a friend of mine bought it off me. And with all the Vaders that I have, I was just able to put another Vader in its place. But I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. Figures that we didn't get, from that line. I wonder if we're going to get even another Krennic, but this time with the movable eyes as well. I wouldn't be surprised.
Maybe another Galen with a different outfit.
Galen from the beginning of the film, when he's wearing his farmer poncho or whatever he's wearing.
Because that other one was only like a Japan release, wasn't it?
Yeah,
so it wasn't. So they haven't really done like a general Galen release, have they, at all?
No. And if you're going to release a Krennic 2.0, that's the perfect opportunity to release more Death Troopers. I only have one Death Trooper, and I'd love to have at least two. But you always saw him flanked by, his squad of Death Troopers. So give people the opportunity to purchase more Death Troopers at retail. I'm not saying re-release the special, the Commander that came with the doll and all that stuff. You don't have to re-release that one, but just the standard Death Troopers. And that way, again, people usually don't see just one Death Trooper. So give people the opportunity to buy, multiple Death Troopers. I think that would just be a great opportunity. And Death Troopers go, with, you can pair them with Vader, you can pair them with Tarkin, you can pair them with Thrawn. Thrawn used them. You can pair them with so many characters, and they look good just in the squad all on their own. So give us more Death Troopers. 2026. Let's go. Let's do it,
bro. And also getting back to Andor, I'm really stressing that they give us a Mon Mothma, man. I'm really stressing that they basically do that, because people would probably ask why. Well, why would they give us? Well, they gave us General Leia from The Last Jedi, and she really didn't do too much, but float a couple times. You know what I mean? But they gave us that, and that's an amazing looking figure. I want a Mon Mothma, and I think that they could definitely do it, even if they do it. Which, again, I don't want to say this, but they probably would, just like they did Galen. If they did it as an exclusive, if they don't want it to sit, but I would definitely take a Mon Mothma from this line.
These are great shots.
Yeah, man. Like these are definitely amazing shots. They should give us a Luthen as well. I would love to actually have a Luthen. That would be amazing. there's so many characters from this movie that they could actually give us that I would love to have for real. But yeah, this looks good. This
K2 comes tomorrow.
Your K2?
He comes tomorrow.
K2SO. Oh, so you ordered him?
He's coming tomorrow, yeah. Hooray!
Wow.
I love him. I just love him. He's such a hero. He's so funny. And I love the actor. Is it Alan Tudyk?
Alan Tudyk, yeah.
Yeah. Resident Alien was just so good. I love him. He's brilliant.
I never really watched that, but I heard that it was
man,
good.
I loved it. I want to watch it again now, just talking about it. He's brilliant.
Resident Alien.
But yeah, I love this. I love this droid.
I'm gonna definitely have to check it out. But yeah, this right here, definitely a phenomenal piece to have. And here's the thing. Did they use it? This is Mustafar behind him. I don't remember him being Mustafar. They just used the photo and didn't think people would look around.
The ship in the background.
Yeah, like that's Mustafar. You know what I mean? Like he was never, but anyway, yeah, I will take it. But
this is when you take your action figures and you reenact certain scenes that just never happened. Like when you were a kid, you're like, yeah, these two are gonna fight. They never fought in real. Well, they're my figures and they're gonna fight.
C-3PO and K2SO.
See, what if they teamed up like a buddy cop kind of situation?
Oh,
they
face!
They had to have met, like
jump in a spaceship, a small spaceship, and wisecrack at each other. Brilliant.
Can you imagine that? Him driving and C-3PO. Oh dear! It's like,
oh man, no.
K2's like, will you shut up? Will you shut?
Talking about a C-3PO. Look at this. Oh, can I get it? Come on, you devil! There we go. Look at that.
Oh,
look at that pose. Look at that pose, Mandy. He said to Lucy, you hold this statue of me. And she went, oh, okay. And then it had to be done. Wow. He was so bossy.
That's
amazing. That. Yeah.
He's so bossy. And I tell you what, he's the campest straight man I've ever met. Apparently he's got a wife.
Yeah, he does.
What?
He does.
I know. He was really camp.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. That's insane.
Maybe wife is just a name for his partner.
Never know.
Have you met my wife, Jim?
Hey.
Oh, he was very lovely though, but very bossy.
I can believe it. I can definitely believe it. Hey, the man has made a living for the rest of his life playing Star Wars and C-3PO.
Yeah.
And that's his earnings. Like literally, you are playing such an iconic. Why would you ever stop? You know what I mean? He's the only person that's basically like one of the only individuals
all of them,
that's in
every movie, yeah.
Every film.
I enjoyed the book as well. I got him to sign his book, and that was a really good read as well.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Wow. Brilliant dude. Definitely brilliant dude. Now I'm definitely going to share something here that neither one of you, I already know, are into, but me myself, I am. And this is probably one of those that I have been extremely excited about since they introduced it. And that is the Absolute Batman figure. This thing is a hoss. If you're reading the Absolute Batman comics, then if you know, you know. It is an amazing piece. I'm so glad that they are dipping into the comic line, a DC comic line, and giving us, some characters that are pretty much obscure to the actual timeline. Again, this is the Absolute Universe that we get with this. Of course, I pre-ordered the deluxe on this. Of course I did. There was no missing out on this particular piece.
Nice.
Yes, it looks absolutely fantastic. And for those who are looking at the proportions saying, come on, man, this is exactly the way he is in the comics, but the comic line is absolutely extraordinary. And I had to have it. It's definitely an extra. It was on the top 5 bestseller. That's how I'm talking about the book itself, top 5 bestseller.
Yeah.
And that's because, again, it's an amazing line. It's an amazing story. But definitely a
He's
figure.
a behemoth. Look at the
He is
size
a
of him.
horse. That's what I'm saying. Like, he is a beast. But I am so happy about getting this in my collection. I cannot absolutely wait. Again, X, no, this isn't something that you're probably thinking about. But what's your thoughts on it?
Batman. And somebody told me what kind of a world we live in for a man dressed up as a bat. I love the fact that this exists, and I love what they've done with it. The fact that it doesn't seem like they've skimped on the proportions. The fact that the price is right for this.
Yes.
I mean,
what price is this for you guys?
This is like $385 for the regular, I believe, and $400 for the deluxe, or the timed deluxe.
Yeah,
no brainer.
I do love, hey, timed deluxe. But some of the poses you're able to get this guy in.
Yes.
And the sheer amount of shelf presence that this thing is going to have. I just love the fact that they took a swing and did the comic line, because anytime they do comic, figures, comic characters, it seems like they nail it. It seems like they absolutely go for it. I keep thinking back to that Doom that people are raving about. The accessories that this thing comes with, they didn't skimp on the accessories. The different looks for this character. Just don't put your eye out on those spikes when you're posing, or his ears. But it comes with multiple faceplates. It comes with multiple weapons. It comes, if you're gonna get that, and if I were to get it, I would go for the timed, just because of the options you have for posing it and for photography. I mean, it's so close to being an actual statue, but you can actually pose it and in many different ways. And it looks like they brought their A game with this. So yeah, I'm just excited, and I'm excited to see what other things they can do from the comic lines, because that's untapped potential. It's like video games. It's like that's untapped. You've tapped out the movies. We're tapped out in the movies, whether it's Batman, or whether it's the Nolan, whether it's the Star Wars. We're tapped out. Maybe the well has run dry. Maybe people are just sick and tired of seeing it. This is something that's familiar, but it's new and it's exciting, and I'm here for it.
Yes. And here's the thing, because like I said, they can go, I've said this, even last week, they can definitely go through the absolute line. Because again, there's absolute Batman, absolute Wonder Woman, absolute Superman. There's the absolute Flash, absolute Green Lantern, absolute Joker. Definitely and of course, it's like a short explanation on this. The absolute universe is a exact result of absolute power in, Darkseid's quest, to basically gain the absolute amount of power that he could. And in his death spawned this universe, which he is destined to return to. And if you're really reading Absolute KO, he's already making his return. But this book, from start to finish, and if they did Absolute Bane, it would be like a power pose. That thing's huge. Like, the Absolute Bane is like the size of a kaiju. That he's huge.
Do you think they could do it like they did the Galactus?
Possibly. They can possibly do that. They could if they wanted to. But I can't see him doing that, because there's liberties would definitely have to be taken with that. But this, I woke up, Yomo and Ren's Talentino sent me this, and I thought they were playing with my money, my emotions. I thought that they were basically playing with me. And I was like, nah, you're playing around. And sure enough, it was real. I was like, oh my God, Howard has been listening to me. Has he really been listening to me? Because it seems like at that time I was the only one asking for the absolute Batman, and my prayers were answered. So Howard, thank you so much. You do not know, I could not contain the excitement that morning. Like, literally, I felt like I was the movie Elf for the very first time, when he saw Santa coming until he realized it wasn't. I was excited. But definitely, what do you think? Again, Mandy, I preface this by saying I know it's a pass, but what do you think about it aesthetically?
I think it looks really cool, especially the look with the cape and the scarf, and that looks really good. the way they've painted it as well. I haven't read the comic, I haven't seen the cartoon, but he looks like he's got a lot of personality. He looks badass, and he'll have a hell of a lot of presence in your collection. Like you'd look at him, and that would draw your eye first, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You know, he just looks like no messing with him. And he's a bad one, isn't he, as well? He's like, takes no messing. He'll kill you as look at you.
Yeah. You know what the crazy part about this is that okay, in his universe, in this particular universe, he's not the billionaire boys, you know, he's not the billionaire Boy Scout. He is a construction worker. His dad was a teacher. You know, his mom, I believe she was a counselor. I forget. I don't know if she was a teacher as well. But with this, the Batmobile is not a car. It is a big ass oversized crane.
Oh, amazing.
Like it is. It's a crane. It's
cool.
A construction. It is a big ass beast. And that's his. Alfred is a special agent, like an ops, who is assigned to basically find him, but also find Bane. Like it sounds
pretty cool comic.
It is. It's an amazing. Even if you see Absolute Harley, if you see Absolute Catwoman, like Absolute Harley carries around nunchucks. And she has a shaved head. Like it's there's so much they can do with this universe if they stuck with the comic line. They can branch off and do something completely impossible, like just absolutely fantastic. But I am hype. I am so hype. Yep, it's a dump truck. It's a big ass dump truck. Yep.
Brilliant.
It is, man. It is.
This is so good for collectors that that actually love the Absolute line, though, isn't it? It's just so good.
Yeah,
so good.
Yeah, Iron King champ. We will, bro. I think we will, because the Absolute and the KO universe is winding down, so we definitely will, man. But this, I can't express how excited I am about getting this in the collection. So you already know, I am super duper hype about it. We did also get this particular, now we got this figure, which I didn't at first. I was like, well, why are they bringing it out again? But it wasn't. It was the simple fact that the first time we got the artisan version, and now this is the sculpted version of the figure. And I think it looks great. The sculpted versus the artisan. I think the artisan was good, but this is the also sculpted line. And if anything that we know about Hot Toys, that what they do best, their sculpted hair, no one can compete. Like right now, nobody's been able to compete, because they do it so good with the shading, with the highlights, like you said, Mandy. They nail it. They get it done. Not a suit that I'm going to I actually wanted, not that I wanted to have in my collection. Nonetheless, I think it's an amazing, amazing piece to have in your collection if you wanted it. I don't know if either one of you were excited about this at all or wanted to have it. What do you we've already talked about the other version, so talking about this really, in my, it doesn't matter, but
it's like doubling up in it, really.
Yeah, it's sort of like doubling up, but I just think, as far as the line itself, and what they've done with it so far, I think it looks pretty good. So that's why I kind of wanted to talk about it really quick. But I want to move into something, and I want to. What were you going to say?
He was still wearing those granny panties.
Hey, don't knock them till you've tried them. They keep you warm, and you can put your arms through them. It keeps your whole body warm.
Fair. I would love to see someone pose this. I don't know. Is that just the fabric of the suit where it meets the hips?
Yeah.
Is that just the fabric, or is that the underneath that's showing? I mean, I know you have to do certain things in order to get the articulation, but I'm just wondering if there's a way they could have done that.
They could maybe
be a bit more subtle.
Point the suit down, a little bit on his legs. Just share the love of the creases. Let them come down a little bit.
Yeah. Otherwise, I mean, because right now it looks a little bit like an action figure in terms of the legs, but overall, I mean, it's a great time if you don't have a Spider-Man and you like this version of Spider-Man to get into Hot Toys, because yeah, it's sculpted. You don't have to. You never have to worry about the hair. You never do. It lights up, which is also great, and the sculpt is on point. So I don't think the rest of the suit is battle damaged. I think it's just the face, but even then, I can find very little to complain about with this figure. So
yeah, I mean, I you know, it's definitely nothing to be you know, I think it's incredible. I think more so, like I said, for me, I would have probably have gone with the sculpted more, to be quite honest, because I think it looks great. But yeah, I think it looks good.
The legs attach really cool as well. You know how they attach. It's all magnetic, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, and to the back. It definitely does. It definitely does. Yeah, so definitely a dope figure. But before we get out of here, I wanted to surprise y'all with something. We're gonna do something here, because we don't really talk about this, and we're gonna only do this very short, but I want to know, and I want to get your opinions, you guys' opinions. It's going to be interesting to hear this and everybody out there. But your top 3 disappointing releases of 2025. What were your top 3? And I didn't want to do top 5, but your top 3 disappointing releases of 2025.
Something you actually have, or something that you saw?
I suppose either have or saw. Either have or saw. What are the top 3 disappointing releases for you guys of 2020? Now, this is the reason why I ask, because technically there were a lot of bangers in 2025. It's hard to really point out what was the top 3. I labeled it down to top 3, but yeah.
I was gonna say, because I only tend to buy bangers. It's so rare that I get something and then I get it and go, oh, this is disappointing.
Okay.
It's so rare, but it happens, and it happened at least twice that I can recall.
The first one for me, you know what it is. I guess you know what it is.
What's that?
Artisan Anakin. It was a big fart, in a cup. I've still got him. Obviously, the glue issues.
Which one?
Oh,
the first one.
Okay.
I pre-ordered him on day one. I was fighting Hot Toys Corner, saying this is going to be absolutely amazing when they release it. They took their time releasing it. It's like, it's going to be really amazing. I'm going to use the S word. It was shit, in my opinion. The body was light and flimsy. The tabards were pleather. They should have been leather. They marked it as artisan. It came with nothing. It was a big fat wet fart. But and this isn't very me, because I'm usually trying to see the bright side of it. I've kept it because we've been through a lot.
Yeah.
So, but you know, I wouldn't rescue him if we had a fire. I would. I'd push him over and then run out with Obi-Wan. But that's the biggest disappointment I've ever had in a figure, and it wasn't just the glue issue. It was like, oh, this is it.
So for you, you would say that
because
here's the thing, I haven't heard it. I've heard it. You're not the only one that has actually said this.
Yeah.
But as a disappointment, yeah, there's been a few people that were disappointed in the figure itself.
It's just everything about it. The hair wasn't right. The color wasn't right. You know, it wasn't. The eyes were massive in the prototype. The eyes were really good. These are just like great big bug eyes. It's like, no, this isn't Anakin. And Nice Guy Anakin that they did with the Ahsoka show. You know, the Clone Wars flashback one. Much better head sculpt. Much better. I've pre-ordered the Revenge of the Sith one that's coming out end of next year, beginning of the year after. And then I'll probably just pop this back in a box and just put it there and leave it for history. Because I'm not great at selling stuff, and I was like, oh, can I sell it? But yeah, this was the and the import charges on Greedo. I love the figure, I love him, but the import charges, that was a disappointment.
Said the Greedo.
Yeah, but I love the figure. Absolutely love him.
So I'm glad you brought that up, because that is a disappointment for me. I was disappointed in that figure. Like, that figure, honestly, was one of the reasons why I went back and canceled the rest of them. Because Sideshow hasn't learned their lesson when it comes to the bodies. They're never going to learn their lessons when it comes to that. I know that in a few years, probably even not in a few years, of having that, once it hits the air or whatever, it's going to be a flimsy figure. Like, they have still, for the cost, I am disappointed at how much they're charging for these figures, but the cost is just not matching. It's not.
No.
It's
Same
not.
with this though. The body, even though it's not loose, it's light. It's just like one of those cheapo bodies you buy for like £30. It's rubbish.
I get it. I definitely get it. X, what about you? Which one is disappointing for you?
I mean, 2 out of the 3 disappointments are Sideshow pieces. Which I hate to say it, but that's the case. I would say the first disappointment, and people are going to say, well, it's accurate. I'm like, I would say they did him dirty, was the blue-suited Keaton Batman. I would say that was the first disappointment for me. I wanted to want that figure so bad. I really did. And or I just wanted it to be, it can't always be what I want it to be. That's it can't be what I want it to be. But had it been just a figure with, had it been just a suit, had you just gone in and started releasing just the suits for the armory, then I could see it. And I know you could probably pop out the faceplate and pop out the eyes and all that stuff if you really wanted to, and probably get in there with a Dremel. But the most amazing thing I've seen someone do with this is to take a 89 or 92 cowl, paint it blue, and
put it on there. Yeah.
And I get it. I know the suit had the forehead. I just think that what they led with the blogger photos didn't really do it any favors. And I just it was just, so that's why it was a disappointment for me. I won't say, like, that's not a bad photo right there. That's not a bad photo. It just didn't quite land for me, and so there, in that, it was a disappointment. For the people that it did land with, I'm happy for you. A part of me still, I would love to have, if someone wants to gift me this, I would love to have it. It's just it just didn't land as well as I thought it would for a Keaton Batman figure.
Do you know, you could almost take this cowl, you could fill in the furrows and then just respray this rather than take it off another one, couldn't you?
Yeah.
You could get some sort of modeling clay and just fill in the furrows.
Another disappointment for me, and before I know people are gonna, it's just me. It's just my opinion. And I have the figure, and I'm not going to get rid of him because I need him for the line, but I was disappointed in this figure. I was, man. The hands were too big. Look at that, bro. Like, it just, and on top of that, as far as posability and the stature of the figure, it just didn't. Oh man.
Have you got the Topo set on order?
The what?
You know, the Topo set, the body and the clothes.
No, I don't.
Because that looks like it's going to be a massive improvement on
I might have to basically look into that, because this, I had to go literally with this look so far, because I was not impressed with this look at all, man. It just, it was something about it that just, I don't know, man.
And they got the T800 so right. Why didn't they just put that
Yeah.
little extra bit of effort into this one?
Yeah, like
Well, the stitching on the clothes is still what gets me. Is the stitching and the way the clothes. It's the way they lay. It's just not.
yeah.
The tailoring isn't quite there, especially when we were just earlier looking at what InArt was doing with their
bro.
stitching.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, and again, with what Hot Toys did with the T800, they knocked that one out of the park.
They really did.
They
That battle
nailed it.
damage one is like,
They absolutely nailed it.
and that's
man.
what's so frustrating, because the Beetlejuice, they can do it. Anakin, you know, it's like, how can they, you know, put things out like the Wolverine? Amazing.
Yeah.
And then like it's like there's two different factories doing it. There's you know, there's the A students, and then there's the ones that are just hanging out around the back smoking. It's like, come on, you know.
The level of consistency is really something maybe we'll get in 2026 is consistency, and maybe we'll get that because you'll have other players like Caustic Plastic, Jazz Inc. releasing their first figure, and InArt, you know, continuing to do what InArt does. Maybe that will force or persuade, at the very least, Hot Toys to be more consistent, because we sing their praises when they do good work. When they fall short, like this, in the details, and the devil's in the details, when they fall short, then that's where, you know, the disappointment sinks in. And you know, you release a figure like this, don't trip at the finish line.
No,
I mean, this is such a great figure, and everything that came with it. So it should have been absolutely brilliant, but it wasn't. I thought of my third as well, just interrupting myself. Although I love the figure and I wouldn't get rid of him, and I'm really happy to have him, for the money, they should have given you light up features. Chopper.
Yeah.
Chopper was just a basic plastic droid. He's got so much character. They could have put some sort of noises with him. They could have give us some lights at least.
I agree.
You know, for the money.
Yeah, I agree.
It should have been like £100 for what you got with him, because there was nothing with him. Magnetic arms. Yeah, that's it.
I agree. And they made it. And I feel that way also, not even just with Chopper, but I also feel that way with the now here's the thing, I love them, don't get me wrong, because I'm glad I have them. I'm glad they exist, but I also feel that way with the droid decals. And I just hate it wasn't die cast for the droid decals or the super battle droids. It should have been. I mean, that's there's no excuse
unless they are cheap as chips, unless they are, you know,
I
possibly.
was gonna say, if you price them so that people could buy multiple easy, which I think should be the case with stormtroopers, with clone troopers, with droids. If you want people to army build, to be persuaded to army build, then you could price it and make it a bit friendlier if you really wanted to.
The price you charge him, but give you two. Do it as 2-pack for that money, because they're not die cast; they're just plastic. You know, and if you produce in great numbers, surely, or a little bit more, but
because the Super Battle Droid did sell out. The Droideka did sell out. Now I know there's a lot of engineering that went into the Droideka, so I'm amazed by that. But the Super Battle Droid is light as all. It
is light, bro. Like literally, never drop it on the floor at all, because it is bound to crack. Like literally, especially on a hardwood carpet. Definitely better, but don't drop it on hardwood, because it's the survival, you know.
It's like a phone screen.
Oops. Oops.
Like, it does look great though. It looks great, the Super Battle Droid, and it will stand up on its own. I will give it that. It's just light as all get out.
And my third disappointment. Now, this is going to become a surprise for most, but it's only when I'm experiencing with the figure. I love it. It's a slight disappointment, but I will never get rid of it, because I'm glad it exists. And that's because I think it's the way they did the head sculpt. they should have reinforced the body a certain way because the head sculpt is top heavy as fuck.
I think I know what you're gonna say.
This,
yes, 100%.
It is too fucking, bro. Literally, and I don't like using stands. So what I'm trying to do is standing him up. I could only use because the thing is the legs, because he's so top heavy, there's no stability that as much in the legs. So you have to find the pose and not touch him because it's a brilliant figure. Don't get me wrong, it's beautiful to look at, but it is heavy as fuck, bro. Like heavy. And I'm like, yo, it is no way in hell that I would be able to actually have this figure without the pose of that, because I have him right now back there with Mace Windu. But yeah, I can't move him from this.
He needed a heavier body, didn't he? To be able to.
They did. Yeah. They did. Yeah, Uncle Moose as well. Member for 20 months. Thank you for that, man. I appreciate. Yeah, the big disappointment price on Scum and Villainy. Yes, bro. The price is fucking like what? For the body?
For the body, for what it comes with, the value is not there.
It's not
for
there,
the Scum and
bro.
Villainy line. It's
not there. The value is definitely not there.
Hey, I got a blue milk. That's got to be worth $50.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth something.
Yeah.
The biggest disappointment with the Scum and Villainy, aside from getting it in hand and realizing is the fact that they teased us with something that people got pretty excited about. Again, aliens in Star Wars and villains in Star Wars. I mean, if you don't have aliens in Star Wars, it's just a bunch of people in pants standing around. So you need to have aliens, you need to have droids, and otherwise it ain't Star Wars. And the possibilities that we got, but then the sheer amount of releases that they hit us with all at once, where they're like, here's all of Jabba's court. It's like, that's too many people from Return of the Jedi. Maybe if you space these out, instead of releasing all the ones that they released so quickly, but then price, you don't get anything with them.
Yeah.
And then that Bib Fortuna, which is the last one I got, I've never held a figure that felt so cheap.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
And battle droids, okay, those are light. Sure, they're light droids and fine. But this figure won't. If you can get him to stand up on his own, you're in luck. But otherwise, it won't stand up on its own.
Yeah.
And they were so close. And I know probably around the corner they're going to give us, the bounty hunters and go, here are the bounty hunters. And I'll look around and go, is anyone else going to give us the bounty hunters? No. All right. Well, God damn it. I need a Forlom and I need a Zuckuss. But I really wish they would put, for the price, I really wish they would put the love and attention that they
more
put
effort.
Like Pennywise.
Exactly, bro.
Like their Tim Curry Pennywise, they put, I think, more attention and effort into those than they did into these. Otherwise, it doesn't justify the price.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely doesn't. It definitely doesn't. I don't know what they were thinking, man. But they Uncle Moose, I definitely agree. For the price, no. When I got that Guido, I was like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm not doing it again. I'm not, because it's not worth it. Juice is definitely not worth the squeeze, man. For real.
Yeah.
It's not. It is not. So here's what it is, man. But yeah, I wanted to kind of go with that to see what you guys thought, in this particular space. I was just thinking about it. I was like, what would be top 3? I'm gonna probably do. What'd you say?
Overall, 2025 was a great year.
It was a banger, bro. My Wednesday, my Scarlet Witch, my Black Widow. I got a third-party Cassandra Nova that's fucking phenomenal. I love that figure. My Deadpool, my Wolverine,
Old Man Indy, leather jacket,
Indy,
the Terminator T800s. There were some really good figures.
we got some dope releases like this year in general, like some really incredible releases. You know, my Ahsoka,
The Ahsoka line,
the
yeah.
Ahsoka line was fucking
Yeah.
phenomenal. So we
I mean,
did.
Balin was like, oh.
We did get some amazing pieces, and third party, whether it was third party or my blade. My Press X is on its way, so I can't wait to get big in the collection. So yeah, man, my third party so blade.
But 2026, you know, what's things? Catwoman, Jazz Inc. Catwoman. Oh my days.
Yeah. Ghostbusters.
You know, yeah. Thorin should be coming the next
Thorin
month or
Oakenshield.
two.
Yeah, that's gonna arrive.
Vehicles are gonna start hitting the DeLorean, the animated series Batmobile, the 68 Batmobile, probably the 1/12 scale Batwing.
More Iron Man.
More Iron
Man. More Iron Man. Come on.
Yeah. So 79 Motec says, before you all leave, any advice? Which version of Jazz Inc. Catwoman that you? Ooh, okay. So, all right, Motec, check this out. I went with the all-in set, so I'm getting all of them. So I'm the wrong
person to ask.
Yeah, I'm the wrong person to ask in this position because I didn't want to have to make that choice. I wanted all of them with the head sculpts as well. So, but I would say to you, it depends on what look if you don't want the battle damage and you want the clean look, then go with that.
Or your budget. As Calvin says, act your age. So I went for the battle damage deluxe because I like a messed up Catwoman.
Yeah.
I went with the battle damage. Well, no, I went with the 2-pack, the deluxe 2-pack, because I really wanted the diorama base that lights up.
That looks so good.
Yes.
So I really wanted that, and I really wanted the end look from the film. I did not do that with the Penguin. I went with the Mayer version because that's just my favorite version of the Penguin from that film, and not the version of him in his underwear. Which I also appreciate, but I've also got the third party.
Lyle loves the fish thing, though, doesn't he?
Hell no, that's
why. I think he does. I really do.
That scene took me out. That scene took me out. It was the nastiest scene of the movie. It almost made me throw up because I was like, I hate the look of raw fish anyway.
And the little black mouth.
Man. Like, nah, bro.
I was watching that recently. I'm like, how could people not love this film? This film is like the most comic booky film that that's ever been released. But if you were to get one Catwoman, I think it would be probably the hero suit that. If you were just to buy one, maybe the non-battle damage version.
Yeah. If
you were just to get one, just because her messed up. I mean, as the film goes on, she starts to unravel.
Yeah.
And literally.
She becomes who she's meant to be. So battle damage deluxe with the hair and she just looks.
I don't think you can go wrong. I really don't.
No,
think
you can't go wrong with any, can you?
Any version. If you can't afford, if the 2-pack is way too expensive and it's not cheap, if the 2-pack is too much, then I would say find which one you love.
Rob a bank.
Exactly. Rob a bank. Joking, of course. Joking. They're going to go back to the stream. Apparently, they were told, you were advised to rob a bank. We were
hear from me.
Motherfuckers, we were joking.
My mouth was shut.
We didn't say.
Didn't hear from me.
I told him Robert over here. But I can't wait to get that 2-pack Catwoman. I think it's going to. I think it's going to stick the landing. I really do.
Yeah, definitely, man. So there you have it, y'all. That's our thoughts on it, but. Definitely a great show, man. Thank you guys definitely for being here. Remember, tomorrow the pre-order for that T800 goes up for InArt, so you can definitely get your hands on that. Who knows what we're going to get, because Howard, this week I don't know what we're going to be teased with. I know that vampire, what was it, the vampire, what was it, the K-pop vampire hunter?
K-pop demon hunter?
Demon Hunter, Demon Hunter. The K-pop Demon Hunter. They advertise that, so we might see a couple of that, and that shit's gonna go off. Mark my words. There will be people out there that will get that shit. I'm telling you. but it will happen. So yeah, man, Knight Rider ups also as well pretty soon. So we'll see that. But yeah, man, thank you guys for being here. Definitely appreciate that. X, what you got for the rest of your day, bro?
Ooh, gosh, for the rest of the day, I'm going to brunch, and then I'm going to the record shop, and who knows where I'll be going from there. So yeah, I'm going to organize this. I'm going to find a place for Bib Fortuna, and I'm going to dust my Batmobile.
With a soft landing, somewhere with a soft landing.
A real soft landing. Oh,
1/6 mattress for him to fall on.
just yes. Oh, man, that figure bummed me out. But no, thank you so much for having me on. I can't wait. We are rushing towards headlong towards 2026, like a child, like a little baby that's learning to walk. It gets a little top heavy in the head and then it like speeds up. That's what the year is doing. So as long as you don't run into any coffee tables, I think we're good. But I think there's a lot to look forward to. I'm hopeful. I can't wait to see what lands in people's collections, and I'm looking forward to 2026 and all that it offers.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Mandy, what's up with you? What you got going
on? K2SO coming tomorrow, which is great. A good start to the week. And then lots of meeting up with friends because I'm off work. So meeting up with friends, with dogs, going for lots of walks and hanging out. And then we do the YouTube show on Saturday, so I've got that on Saturday night, although it's killing me because staying up late, I'm usually in bed for 10 and it doesn't finish till like 12. It's like, I'm too old for this, but it's a lot of fun. It's just chaos. It's chaos live. So apart from that, lots of socializing, lots of fun. It's been brilliant seeing you guys, brilliant hanging out with everyone in the chat, and just brilliant talking about figures because they're bloody ace, aren't they? Even the crap ones are ace.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. We definitely appreciate it. But definitely thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
As always appreciated. Me, myself, man, I'm going down to visit mom. Of course, we're going to watch football. That's our thing on Sunday. While she's in the hospital, we're going to be watching football. So I can't wait for that. She doesn't care. She just wants to watch football. That's all we do. So we're going to spend some time doing that. And then possibly tonight, me and Toya, because we haven't seen it yet, we're going to go actually check out Avatar. We haven't seen it yet. So
we saw it a couple of days ago.
Was it good?
Yeah.
It was
really
good.
Okay. Just see how good your bladder is because it's 3 hours, 17 minutes plus adverts plus previews. You're looking around about 4 hours. So just make sure your bladder works well.
Yeah. We got the Booty King in the building. Docinator's always. I'll tell mama, man. Oh, definitely I'll let her know, man. You said what's up, man. Because I'm so excited. I can't wait to see her, man.
Y'all want to know which film is really good?
What?
It's called Marty Supreme.
I want to see it.
That film is incredible.
Marty Supreme.
Yeah,
I saw it on Christmas Eve.
Was it good?
It is so good.
Oh wow!
But everybody's talking about how good that movie is, bro.
I had no idea what it was about going into it. I was just like, all right, I have the MCA list. I'll just go see this film, and I was amazed at how good that movie was.
I might go see it this week.
Okay.
I might go see it this week by myself, man.
It was so good.
Yeah, I got to go check it out because I heard it is so good, man. I definitely heard it was good for real. So I'm gonna go check it out. But again, man, thank you guys, everybody out there for being here. As always, we got your mama is in the building.
Hey.
Got mommy in the building, man. How you doing? As always, appreciate that as well, man. Collector's Reign, thank you for stopping through, man. As always, everybody out there, we got my man Sterling Fine Arts in the building. What's going on with you, bro? Thank you for being here, man. So we appreciate that. But yeah, man, thank you guys for being here. Another great show. Until next week, man, we will definitely see you guys.
See you next year.
See you next year. Have a great day. And we'll talk to you later on. Peace, love, and all that great stuff.
Bye.